All right, hey Facebook, Sarah Kirkpatrick back again doing one of our live expert interview series. Today we have Kathryn Giordano from the Consignment Gallery in YYC. I'm sure you've heard of it if you are any sort of a consignment connoisseur like I am. They were just nominated in the Star Metro for the Community Choice Awards. They're actually in their second round now, so let's all cross our fingers. And they were also in the Reader's Choice Awards for Antiques. So they have a lot of things coming in. And I just wanted to introduce Kathryn Giordano. She is the manager of the Consignment Gallery right now and the future successor. Her mother, Marvi, started the company in 1998, put all of their own home furniture into the store to get it started and off the ground. So it's a Calgary staple. It's been around for a while. And with that, I want to welcome Kathryn.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on. So I started working in the store from a very, very young age, rather than going to daycare and stuff. My mom would actually just bring me into the store. So everybody in the back would love it because they're like, perfect, she can do all the work that I don't want to do. So that's what I did, and it taught me all the ins and outs of dealing with customers, the interactions, and it taught me it from a really young age. So I'm so fortunate for that opportunity. And it just really taught me the ins and outs of the store. I'm doing every single aspect of it, even if it's just organizing paperwork and looking at all the background, not so fun and glamorous stuff. So it's been a journey, but it's been a lot of fun. So a few years ago, my mom actually wanted to sell the store, and I'm like, no, you can't, because I've worked there ever since I was young. And it's like, if you want something, you work for it and you pay for it. That was always the mentality in the family. And so always coming into the store and working on the weekends and working with the clients and the customers and also, well, all of our consigners, everything. I just knew that she had something there. It just kind of lacked the passion. And so I feel that I bring on that passion into the store now. So I'm kind of reigniting that for my mom, which is really fun, and just working together and just getting her expertise of actually having the business for this long and the things that she's tried that hasn't worked. And, you know, it's also a different market, which we'll touch base on. Yeah. And just how we kind of help balance each other out in that. So it's been a lot of fun.
And you're making big changes. You're bringing everything more digital and like just kind of taking it from here to here.
It's like a whirlwind. It's like a technology whirlwind. Yeah. It's been really good, though. And I find it's not about rebranding the store. It's more, I call it a soft rebrand. Because what we're doing is we're not taking away everything that people love about the store. We're just emphasizing it. We're taking all of our core values and everything that makes us fabulous, and we're just doing it times 10. We're doing it well, and we're doing it better, and we're refreshing a little bit. So it's really fun. So we're just bringing it back up to the new age with the same values and just in a new light. So I think it'll be really exciting.
And you guys just launched a new website too. And
We did. It was in the works for over a year. So it's finally up, which is very, very exciting. So it's making the whole transition. So it's been fun, and it's totally different. So we're going to be introducing our new online gallery rather soon here. Everything is just a work in progress behind the scenes. But right now for the summer, our focus is on getting in that amazing product that we love so much and just having that variation. So a lot of big show homes that we deal with, as well as movie sets and things like that, as well as estates around the city, as well as people like yourselves. Hey, you got something you're not using anymore, and it's in great condition. We love to have it. So that's really our focus for the summer. And then when things wind down, that's when we really like to make ourselves a little bit better in that spare time.
And you're getting that online store so people can buy the products that they're seeing.
That's the hope.
Right?
That's the hope. So we shouldn't be too far off from that, but it's a huge undertaking because our store is 18,600 square feet. So, I mean, it is massive. Yeah. So, I mean, it's nice that we can have all the different styles and everything, but at the same time to catalog each individual item and to give it all the same light and display it all in the same way, I want to make sure that when we're doing it right. We're not doing it just to get it out there and get it done. So it's going to be a little bit fun, but we'll get there, and it'll be amazing when it's up.
And you guys have quite a bit of turnover, too. So you could put something up, and the next day it's gone, and it's constantly...
Every single day. Yeah, we get new stock in every day, and stuff's going out every day. So, I mean, you can see something in the store, and you can take it with you that day. There's no ordering. There's no nothing like that. It's what you see is what you get. And like I said, we try to have a style for everybody, where we have antiques all the way to the super modern. We get a lot of the brand names like Restoration Hardware, Marge Carson. We also get a lot of Birchwood, which is a local company, so we love them. And Burgundy Oak, they're a new one that's kind of coming up on the radar now, and they're fantastic. They just got a deal with Jack Daniels, so we're super excited to be working with them for our event. But we'll talk more on that and the other partners that we're going to be working with. I'm just so excited.
And how do you guys use social media for your event?
That's a really good question.
Your whole store.
For the store and for the event. So a lot of it is just kind of figuring it out, seeing what our customers respond to. But I find the biggest thing, and what I really like about social media, is for us, it's always about brightening people's day when they come in, and just having fun with it. So it's really nice to be able to have that same level of fun on social media, where I find print ads, it used to be, because they're so expensive, so it's like you do it right. You don't have room to have fun in it. There's no humor. It's just, this is it. Where now you can have fun with it a little bit more. You can really shine your personality on it, and I think that's so much more important and so much more valuable. Just the way that you can connect with the customers and see the new products, and everything is real time. So I think it's just getting that new product information to the customers, showing them what's new, showing them what's coming in, what's exciting. And I think that's really the biggest thing for us in social media, is just trying to keep the same aspect of the store that we love so much and just applying that to online.
Yeah, and I mean, your Instagram is so fun to watch. So you can see all the new stuff coming in all the time, every day, or every multiple times a day. They're putting up new posts, new fun videos about how to use, I remember a lamp. They did a boomerang, and it was a movable lamp that had all these pieces to it, and just, again, having fun with it. And that's at my consignment, or at Consignment YYC. And you guys also actually have a web page specifically for this, which I'm pretty excited about. But they have a web page on their website for MyCGFinds, which is their hashtag when people are in there picking what they want, taking stuff home, just to share the product. So tell us more about that.
So the reason we started MyCGFinds is just a way for our customers, because we always have so many customers that come in every week and they say, my whole house is filled with consignment gallery furniture. Everything I have is from here, and they love it. And so it's just our way to kind of share our customers, their feedback, and their excitement on their new piece, and sharing that with everybody else, as well as how they display it. So we also feature it right on our website, which is fantastic. So all of our social media feeds, they pop right up, and I have it so anything that's MyCGFinds, it'll pop right up on our website, which is really exciting. So you can share your finds, you can share how you set it up in your home or whatever it might be, or even you're just sharing it with a friend. And it's a great way just to kind of build that communication, that community feel that we love so much.
And that's a good point. When you're coming up with a branded hashtag, a lot of people are really tempted to use one that's kind of already popular because they have the likes, but then you can't have it filter to your site because it's stuff from everywhere. So by having something as specific as MyCGFinds, I mean, no other company likely is ever going to use that. So, yeah, no, knock on wood. So they can just have that hashtag filter right through their site through an easy widget on their WordPress site, and then they don't have to monitor it and worry what other weird things people are posting on that. So having those specific hashtags is really great. I'm going to backpedal a few decades here. Okay. What kind of advertising did you guys do before that maybe one is not being used anymore, and two, you're still continuing to do, that your mom had started?
Yeah, so actually when she first started, there was so much advertising that she did. So I remember as a kid, she was always on like breakfast television. She was always in the newspaper, like the Calgary Herald. They would do articles and things like that, or different events. She would speak at a lot of them. But Bargain Finder was a big one as well.
The Bargain Finder!
She did.
My God, I remember that.
Yep. And I remember going into the gas station. He's like, that's your mom. I'm like, yep, that's her.
It's like the Kijiji now, I guess.
It kind of is, yeah. So, I mean, it's really fun. So, yeah, it used to be in the Bargain Finder. We still have some issues. They're really old. And then we even have, we did a lot of big billboards and things like that, as well as the Avenue magazine, which we love. They're also, they're locally based, which is great, and they're a joy to work with. So we've worked with them a fair bit.
So you're working with them now?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. So
yeah.
Avenue, so not so much this year. We still have a couple. It was just getting the website up because it's so hard to market when your website isn't there to support everything that you're doing. So now we can go full gear with all of our marketing. It was just a bit of a waiting game trying to get the website up because we wanted it to be right. We wanted it to be done well, and not just rushed.
Yeah.
So, no, it's been really good. And then we also did a lot of TV advertising as well.
And radio.
So the stuff that we do continue would be the radio advertising. We still do that sometimes here or there, especially if we have events coming up. We still do newspapers. We were actually just in Star Metro, but I'm sure we'll touch base on that. But yeah, it's been really exciting. And I said radio. We do quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, an Avenue we do here and there. So,
well, when you go home, take a picture of your ad in the Bargain Finder and share it in the comments because I am dying to see a Bargain Finder ad.
My mom will kill me. She's like, "Don't show this," because it's so old.
It's a classic.
It is. It is. Okay, I'll find it. I'll post that for everybody.
Awesome. So what other things do people in your industry, there's other consignment galleries and just other furniture stores, what are they doing that's really great, and what are they doing, what are you guys doing that you think is kind of different and elevated that they're really not jumping on board with?
For a lot of stores, and I mean I can't speak to all of them, but a lot of the ones that I've kind of seen, I find the emphasis is more on bringing the product out and just selling it. It's not about the product itself or your customer or your consignor. For us, it's so important to have the trust and integrity. Just because, I mean, somebody's trusting you with their item, that deserves a certain level of respect and trust in that.
They don't sell it to you.
They don't.
It's still theirs.
It's their item until it sells, and then we give them a portion of what it sells for. And a lot of our items, I mean, they're very, very expensive. I mean, it'll be a sofa that somebody paid $20,000 for, and they're like, "Here, sell it for us." So for us, it's so important. And I find, I know typically, because I know she originally got the idea from the U.S., and a lot of them, paying the consignors wasn't the focal point. It was just making the paycheck. So that was something that when she started the business was a huge point that she wanted to kind of change and make better. And that's why trust and integrity is what we built the store on. And so those are really the main things I would say. It's just the consignment policy. So always, if you're consigning, whether it's clothing or whatever, always ask them the payment structure. A lot of times after a couple months, they just kind of absorb the money and they don't make contact. So for that, I mean, for us, we do it that the money doesn't expire just because we can't call everybody. There's just so many items, so the money doesn't expire. So as soon as we call them, it's there and we get it all handled and dealt with right away. But normally we do the checks. If they're over $20, we issue them. It's just the odd one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And how about on social media, like Facebook and Instagram? Are you watching other companies?
Yeah, I have been a fair bit. So what I really like that they're doing is featuring all the new products, and especially the antiques. I love watching those.
Yeah.
I'm a huge antique junkie. So, I mean, while we get quite a few, it's still really exciting just to see, because so many of them are one of a kind, and for that I really enjoy it, and just seeing the different interactions. So for that, I feel that they've done a really good job, a lot of the ones that I've seen. Yeah.
And you guys, what I like that you guys do that not a lot of other people do is engage with them. Like I was saying in that video, you know, it's not always just about having a product. Yes. And you do need those because people they're coming to see what the products are. But some of them, when they're more of an engaging product or something that, you know, you can be more hands-on with to show how it works and stuff, a lot of people are so scared to touch things, and you guys show how it is in a respectful way and really like show the perks of that product as opposed to having it have to stand alone.
Yeah, we like the piece. I mean, we're fully transparent on what you get if there's blemishes. We like to let people know, even if it's at the till. We're like, oh, did you notice? Because there's nothing worse than getting home and feeling like you got ripped off. So for us, it's always so important that you love that piece, and for you that it is a treasure.
Yeah. And
that's really what we love so much about our business, is finding those pieces for our customers.
Why don't we look at a few of them?
Okay.
All right.
So this one here, this is actually flowers that we got from Young and Haggis. So they're an insurance company that we have been with since the beginning pretty well. So, I mean, they've really helped us become what we are. They help keep us secure and safe. So that's awesome. We love them for that. So they brought over this beautiful arrangement yesterday, and this is actually on a burgundy oak coffee table. So they actually get the wine barrels straight from the winery, and then they make it into furniture. It's so cool. Even going into their shop, everything is so organized. I love it. I'm a very organized person, so going in there, I'm just like, oh my God, I love it. And they have a great business brand, so that's one of their items there. We do have quite a few more.
And you guys sell new and old.
Oh yeah, we have a mix. A lot of our stuff comes from companies, so we get a lot of their showroom samples for a lot of the bigger Canadian upholstery companies, as well as the accessories. So we get them from all over the place, and that sofa behind is also, I believe it's from Whitaker. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really nice living room setup there.
Yeah, and
just
it's
buy
like
the setup.
Sheen. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, the store. It's hard to work there. You want to buy everything.
I bet. You need a big house.
And I don't think it would even be big enough. And those chairs I love.
Oh my God, I can't get over these chairs.
I love them. And especially the more modern feel of having that leather on top of the cream and the nail head. It's so subtle, but it's so beautiful. So that's a piece that I really quite love.
And these are all available right now.
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. And then this is some jewelry that we bring in, actually. So all of our jewelry is handmade. It's not consignment at this point. That's something I do want to introduce at some point. Yay! But for this here, so what she actually does is that Sabrina is her name. She owns a company, Saraswati. She actually lives in Edmonton, but she travels to India. And with the family there, she actually hand makes each piece. It's wonderful, and we love her so much. So she just introduced a whole new collection. So we brought that in, and that's what you're seeing there.
That's awesome. I love this.
This piece is beautiful.
Oh my God, talk about antiques.
And it is an antique. I think it's original paint and everything. It's just stunning. But this piece here, it was from somebody's home. They just weren't using it anymore, and they wanted to make sure that somebody was loving it and using it the way that it should be. So this is one of our beautiful treasures that we have, and I always, like I said, I love antiques. So watching them come in and just seeing the patina on them and just even the little cracks and things, you can just really see the age in it. And so just kind of thinking back where it would have been at that time and just the story to it, it's fabulous. Oh, these ones here I really quite like. They're all the solid wood frame, and they're the tufted. They're just subtle. They're a really nice occasional chair. Mm-hmm. Just in a living room, kind of around a table, maybe for your morning coffee. I really like those. They're just simple.
Yeah, they're like a modern, simple addition. Little coffee
nook.
They
go with everything. They go with brown. They go with black. I love them.
Yeah.
Gray's my favorite. Look at that. My favorite. These signs here. So where we actually get these is there's a private buying show in Edmonton where a lot of the big stores go and buy their stock. So what we do is we go in and we buy out their booths for a reduced price, and so we pass on that savings to our customers. So it's all the brand new styles of that year before anybody else gets them, and for an amazing price.
Yeah.
So that we'll actually be going to another one here at the end of summer, so that'll be fun. And we'll have to post it on social media so everybody knows.
Yeah, please share it.
Yeah. And
you guys share lots of pictures and paintings, and like there's such a variety. You can get it, your whole living room set, or you can just get nice little trinkets and wall art, and it's sort of everything for your home.
Yeah, we try to have a little bit of everything, which is really nice. We even have a lot of original art and local Calgary artists, which is really nice. Previously, we've had Kathy Licka as well as some other ones. And actually, Dean Miller, he went to ACAD originally. He's fantastic. And so he's actually going to be coming and painting live, which is going to be so amazing. So you're just putting up all the art yesterday and getting it set up where he's going to be. So we're so excited.
And what are you going to do when he's painting live?
Well,
live video, maybe?
Maybe. We could, yeah. I'll definitely share it with everybody. But if you can, you should definitely come down to the event.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that now, quickly.
It's going to be fun. So that, what you're looking at there is our Metro ad. So we were just in there on Monday, in our wonderful 4-page ad. So we're thrilled in the way that turned out. It turned out fabulous.
Do you have that with you?
I do have it with me, actually. It's just right here. Thank you for reminding me. So it's just right here, and it's wonderful. It's the full 4 pages. Oh, that way. And so I'm so thrilled in the way that it turned out.
It's beautiful.
So it turned out really good. And I love it. You can see it from every way. Mm-hmm. So if anybody's looking to advertise, I highly recommend Star Metro. They were wonderful to work with.
Good.
I can't recommend them enough. They were fantastic. Just even with our rush deadlines, they were really good.
So the event is from 10 till 4 tomorrow.
It is, yes.
And it's your 20-year anniversary. 2 decades.
2 decades. And another 2 decades to go.
Yeah, at least.
And then some. So, yes, here is our invitation. We would love to have you all join us. We're going to have lots of fun, entertainment. Yes, we're going to have cake. I was baking that yesterday.
Cake.
Yes, so I baked it. It's this huge pan, so it should be pretty good. I like to bake, so it should be pretty good. And then we're going to decorate it really pretty. Zoe at the store, she's really good at graphic design, so she's amazing at piping and everything, so she's going to decorate it beautifully. I'll share a post online.
Yes, please
just so everybody can see it. I'm so excited, and I'm more excited to try it and eat it. But there'll be other food, and there'll be some beer as well, and some other fun stuff going on. We even have a bingo game, which will be really fun, and we're going to have prizes. So there'll be 2 rounds. There'll be the morning round from 10 to 1, and then from 1 to 4, we'll have the other round of bingo. So we'll have different prizes. The first prize will be $75, second $50, the third prize is $25, and then we got lots of other prizes for other people that might win too. So we're really excited to share the excitement with the event with everybody online. If you're watching this, we would love to have you. You and your family, kids are welcome. And we're not on commission, so just come in, see what we're about, take a browse, and we get new stock every single day. So it's always changing. Mm-hmm. Come in a couple weeks later, and it's totally different.
And with events, it gives you a totally new opportunity for social media and sharing your company and sharing your posts. We do a lot of events for companies, and it's about capturing the candid moments of people trying the cake and checking things out, but also, again, doing a live video if you have entertainment in there, photos, the hashtag food porn of all the cake and the treats that you're going to have, and really just sharing that experience with people online who could not come that day particularly, but now might want to come later.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan for the day?
I do. So I have the girl that does all the social media on the page. She's going to be in all day taking lots of live videos and posting lots of pictures so that if you can't make it, you'll still feel like you're there in spirit. So it'll be really nice to share in the excitement. So stay tuned because we'll have lots of photos on that, and we're so excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is a wrap. We will get that logo back up there.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, and thank you so much for having me, and thank you everybody for watching. And for the next time you're in the store, we'd like to offer you a $50 in-store credit. Yes, to find your new treasure, because I know you love decorating.
And I will share it all over social with my CG finds.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'll add that to your account, and then you can find something.
Thank you so much. Well, everyone, that's a wrap. If you have not been to the Consignment Gallery, please do check it out. It is awesome. And I will be there, and you should be there eating cake.
Yes.
And make sure to follow them on Consignment YYC on Instagram and Facebook.
Twitter as well. And Pinterest.
And Pinterest.
I know, we got a lot.
So check them out in all of those places, and stay tuned. Watch for your piece that will fit right into your house, and they're going to be happy to help you there. All right. And that is a wrap.